this will come. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes. You could tell her that asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, other girls. In the heat of the evening when the dinner got rough, I was too bad to open and too cool to go. 'Cause I picked up my matches and was closing the door. And one of those flashes, I've been there before, been there before. I ain't ever been right, but I've never been wrong. Still it turns out the way it does in the song. Once in a while you can get shown the line in the strangest of places if you look at it right. Touch of that blue, and there's nothing wrong with the look that's in her eye. I had to learn the hard way to let her pass by, let her pass by. For two. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers just to take their hand. Everybody's praying in the heart of gold band, heart of gold band. distance runner, what you standing there for? Get up, get on, get out of the door. Playing cold music on the barroom floor, drowning your laughter and dead to the core. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Take a whole pit of water just to cool him down. Fire, fire on the mountain. 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 Almost a place till you don't feel the heat. It takes all you got just to stay on the beat. You say it's a living, we all gotta eat. But you're here alone, there's no one to compete. Mercy's in business, I wish it for you. More than just ashes when your dreams come true. Fire, fire on the mountain. 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 floor. On in slow motion, in a fall to the floor. On from your stage, and spread to the floor. You gave all you had, while you wanna give more. The more that you give, the more it will take. To the thin line beyond which you really can't fake. Fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, well, fire on the mountain.